Okay, I'm in the process. A lot of people have asked me if I was going to do the Cinderella dress on YouTube, and I'm not because it was just so time consuming, but I will show you how I put it together. But right now I'm in the final steps, the final process of getting the butterflies on the bodice sleeves. So I had a little necklace of butterflies, and I took apart that I bought at a thrift store. And these little butterflies are probably about, oh, I don't know, 3/8 of an inch. If you go on Etsy right now and you type in acrylic butterflies, you're going to get these little butterfly beads. There's all kinds of them. There's glass ones, there's plastic ones, there's whatever kind of butterfly you want. But decide, you know, I probably could have gone, the actual dress, the butterflies are bigger than this one, but I had these, so I'm using them. And what I'm doing is I'm at the point right now where I'm just taking the beads, and I'm taking my fluffy sleeve that I've made, and I'm trying to determine where I want to put those beads. So basically you can move your organza around to whichever way you want, and then just pin on your beads, and then you'll be able to take, I'm using a polyester clear nylon thread to tie the beads on. I'm using double because it's not very strong, and I can even break it really easy. In fact, I would go with a stronger one, but this is all I have right now, so that's what I'm using. This is my this is the dress. I ended up doing it in 3 separate parts. The sleeves are separate from the bodice, so I can actually take this bodice off. It's on with snaps. This is the Casa Collection organza from Joann's, and it's really, the glitter really gets everywhere. But anyway, here's the sleeves. So basically what I did was I used the satin in the inside, and I made a tube, and then I did a tube of organza, and then I just sort of whip stitched them together. And then I put about 7 inches of elastic through the center here, and that was how I was able to get the fluff. But I did it this way so that I could actually use this bodice for other dresses. And the actual skirt is separate. Now the skirt is just a regular skirt with a regular waistband on it, and I used my rolling hem, and I just hemmed the bottom of that. And same thing on this one, I just did a rolled hem on the bottom of this, and then I just gathered them together and put a regular waistband on the top. This bodice, I used cording on the bottom, and then I just used bias tape on the top to get that sweetheart effect. I did make this slip for the Cinderella dress, but I never even used it. But I was over at Hobby Lobby, and if you go to those, you know, like Hobby Lobby, there's a whole section that has a whole bunch of wedding picks. So and they're like 99 cents to $1.19. So, but you can use these picks for all kinds of things. And, you know, I paid 99 cents for this. So even if I don't want this big, clear acrylic flower here, I can take that off by just removing this white paper here. And then I can have a nice little feather and rhinestone pick without that big plastic flower there. And it's just a matter of taking the paper off. So you see what I'm saying? You can put these on hats. Just because they're wedding, it doesn't mean you can't use them for anything else. This one right here was, I don't know if this was $1.19 or 99 cents, but basically what that is the same thing. They're beads, And what I did is I just took my wire cutter and I cut the bead out of the bottom, took the piece of metal off, and I made myself a necklace to go on, and I also made a pair of matching earrings so I can wear this with my gown without the when it's sleeveless. Let me see if I can get this off. I didn't put the second hook on this. Put Kyla down. But anyway, these butterflies, they're like on Etsy. Do a search on Etsy and you'll even find these butterflies. They're called acrylic butterflies, and there's somebody selling them right now. They're 50 butterflies for $1. So, but they do look cute on these sleeves. They're a little bit small, but they'll work for the sleeves on the Cinderella. But anyway, here is the necklace made with that. All I did was I just used, let me get that, single strand of silver, and I did that like that. And then I just put them on with I put them on with not jump hooks, just regular loops. I forget what they're called. Not jump hoops. The other one. I gotta put the other one on here, but I haven't got it done yet. But even though, so you don't even, if you can't find the beads, look in the wedding section and you'll be able to find all kinds of pretty things you can use. But now, instead of her being Cinderella, she can just go ahead and go to the a regular prom night or a regular ball. She doesn't have to be Cinderella anymore. She can be something else. And I did the same thing on the earrings. I just took off, I cut my chain down to 4 chains, and then the jump ring, and then put a diamond on there. So now she can have her own dangled earrings and go to just the regular. But it's pretty. But anyway, that's the outfit. And as far as the bodice, I just did. I'll put some pictures up so you can see what I did. But I just did a regular bodice. She's got glitter all over it. But then I put. I used number 2 snaps. So you might want to go with the same size snaps on everything so that you can mix and match. So I can put entirely different sleeves on here now just by putting the snaps on. So you get the idea. Put the snaps behind where you want your sleeves. So if your sleeve goes this way, you want your snaps in the front, so they'll go like that. And then you can mix and match. If you do this with all your gowns, you can make a whole different variety for your kids, your girls to play with on dress up. And then I just did a hook and eye. I'm going to do a better job on the next one. I don't like the way those hook together. See, I even put these backwards because these are supposed to be in the front. But here is what it looks like without and that's pretty much it. Okay, so I'll put some pictures up too, and I'll finish sewing on those butterflies so you can see the final one. I'll try and do a video on this, but I don't know when I'm going to get to it. But I just did the cording down on the bottom. I did bias tape on the top. I did 2 layers of cotton on the inside, and I didn't have any boning, so what I did was I took some cable ties, which is the same as boning, only the boning is sewable. This is sewable too, so if you don't cut it right, you're going to end up sewing right through it. So what I did is I cut it down to the size that I needed, like this, and then I filed down both of the ends into popsicle shapes, and then I put one down the center, one here and one here, to give it that nice smooth effect. And that's, you could use boning though, just buy the boning if you can. If not, I use cable ties because that just happens to be what I had at the time. But anyway, there you go. That's the Cinderella dress. And there she is with her little bra on. But that glitter stuff gets everywhere, just so you know. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.